So, we're going to learn to walk properly with a broken leg. Like, don't you all just love this journey? Like,
Oh, the right hip has gone bad.
it's just something new every time. Well, hi everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yes, today I'm giving you a little bit more of my mother's garden, but I want to say thank you so much for being on another video with me. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining our little community. And for my regular OGs, you know guys, I can never forget you. I can never leave you out because you've been here with me from immobility to almost 100% mobility. So thank you so much for being on another video with me. So today's video is not going to be a very long video. I'm not going to draw it out much, but if you haven't watched my last video, which would have been my update from my orthopedic surgeon, you can always go ahead and watch it up there at the end of this video. But if you did get a glimpse of that video, do you remember?
No, I want you to start walking with one crutch,
Okay.
and then by October, 0 crutches.
Yeah. Now, I don't know how it's going to work out, because for me, I think we're working in the reverse, because since I'm going to have to actually do knee surgery, isn't it after the knee surgery that I'm actually going to learn to walk again? I don't know. However, he says that now I need to learn to walk with one crutch, and by the end of October I need to be walking with no crutches. Now let me give you a little backstory. Okay, so let's take a minute to get sun-kissed, because we have not had sun in Montego Bay for a few days, and you all know I am not for the rain. Anyway, so a little backstory, just in case I have some new persons on my channel, and you know, just to refresh everybody's memory. So when my accident happened in June 30, 2019, I suffered a series of injuries. The major injuries that contributed to my mobility would have been my broken right hip, my broken right pelvis, and my broken left femur. Now, between all of those broken bones, I have done a total of 5 surgeries. After these 5 surgeries, my left femur is still broken. It's now 3 years and 3 months. It's still broken. My right hip and my right pelvis have healed, but it has a chain link that actually connects it from my right hip and my right pelvis. And so in recovering, my hip is actually really bad.
Oh, the right hip has gone bad.
Yeah, so I will have to do a full hip replacement, and in recovering I also have developed arthritis in the right hip, and this is the reason why when the rain falls I feel pain. The harder the rain falls, the more the pain that I feel. And so if it's a storm or the type of rain that we've been having over the last couple of days, it's a crippling effect, and I have to just really stay in bed. So that's the backstory. Now, we've gone down this road before. We have tried to walk and we've been banned. So the first time I tried to walk was December of 2020, and I was banned from walking, of course, because of the left femur being broken. I went again and I tried to learn to walk on my own. And when I say learn to walk, I mean walking without any assistance, no cane, no crutch, no walking or nothing. The second time that I learned to walk was in March of 2021, and I was banned again because the leg is not healing. The leg and the femur, you know, it's the same thing. It's not healing. Now, to speed up the healing, because the first surgery I did, I actually put a titanium bar in the left femur, and that was supposed to help with the mobility, but the bones are broken straight across, as you can see in the picture. And so they're supposed to come together. That would constitute as healing. However, they were not healing. What should have been healed in 4 months, after 4 months, after 6 months, after 8 months, was not healed, and I did a bone graft surgery. Actually consists of taking a piece of my left hip bone and putting it in my left leg. However, what we thought would have actually healed it or promoted some new cartilage in order to heal, it did nothing. Leg rejected the bone from the hip. So nothing is healing, and even though it's not healing and we don't know what to do next at this point, and I'm saying we because I don't know what to do next, my orthopedic surgeon has asked me for some time to do some research because they are linked to international doctors, and so he has been liaison with his international counterpart to see what's the next step that we need to take in order to get this femur healed. Now, after 3 years and 3 months, I did an x-ray, and it's showing just a little bit of an improvement. As you can see, the space is a little less between the bones, but my doctor is concerned that it's not healing.
And I'm not convinced that this femur is healed, is not healed.
So I have 2 pins that are stabilizing pins in the knee that actually keeps the metal bar in place, and so I'm going to be taking one out, and they're thinking that the orthopedic surgeon is thinking that if he takes that pin out, one, I will have less annoyance, because can I tell you, if you touch my knee and I move it, it feels like when you're screwing out a screw out of a wall. That's how it feels, and it gives me pain 24/7, and of course when the rain falls it increases the pain. But they're going to take that out, which is why I'm going to have knee surgery. And I would have thought that, okay, after the knee surgery, then I learned to walk with 1 crutches, and then I learned to walk with no crutches. However, we're working in reverse. So in today's video, which we're finally here, right, with all that rambling, in today's video I'm going to try to walk with only 1 crutch, and then with fear in my heart, I am going to try to walk with only 1 crutch. And a lot of people might ask me why I'm fearful. The fact of the matter is, who do you know walking around with a broken leg, like walking on a broken leg? Nobody but deana-rae, right? Yes. So I do have some fear, and other fears would include, like, when I do try to step off, one of my legs are longer than one, and the left side is longer than the right side, and so I feel like I'm gonna topple over. Besides feeling like I'm gonna topple over, I feel like, because mentally I know that the leg is still broken, if I continue to walk on it for long periods of time, it may just give way and I fall. But again, my orthopedic surgeon said to me that's not gonna happen. So I don't want to test the theory, but I'm gonna test the theory, because as you know, he did say,
no, I want you to start walking with 1 crutch.
Okay.
And then by October, 0 crutches.
Yeah. So we're gonna try this together, and so let's try to walk with 1 crutches, and you can tell me in the comments, how do I look walking on 1 crutches? Because then I've tried it before the video, and I think that I'm leaning to one side, and I don't want to walk with 1 crutches so often that I mean, if you do something every day for 30 days, it becomes a habit. I don't want to lean to one side and I walk with a limp and a lean and then when I start to walk with no assistance, like, the Hunchback of Notre Dame. So we're gonna try it. So okay, so this is the gate that we're gonna walk to, or try to walk to. Okay, let me show you the distance that we're gonna try to walk from. So do you see where that garbage pan is? We're gonna start from down there, and then we're gonna come all the way up here. Okay. Okay, so you can tell me in the comments what you thought about what I tried to do. So for me, I'm okay walking with both crutches. When you walk with one crutches, it's like mentally, you know, that something is being taken away from you. So I have this automatic fear that engulfs me, but it doesn't feel like I'm gonna fall. When I walk without any crutches, the pin that I explained to you that is in my left knee that needs to come out, when I try to walk and I keep my left foot straight, which you all know that's not how people walk because you bend your knees when you're walking. When I keep my left foot straight, I feel more secure that I'm not going to fall if I try to walk properly. But when I actually have to bend my knees, and if you see me looking away in the video, that was my mom actually telling me, you know, walk normal, don't think about it too much. When I try to do that, not think about it and walk, I feel pain. So to alleviate the pain, something that I'm not able to control on a normal basis, but now I can control this type of pain, I automatically stretch my left foot out and not bend it when I'm trying to walk without any assistance. Of course, you know, that's not going to happen because people don't walk like that. So I tried it. I'm going to have to continue to try because, as you know, Dr. Gilbert says, by the time I get back to him, I should not be walking with crutches, and my next appointment is November 16 and today is September 27th. So we're going to learn to walk properly with a broken leg. Like, don't you all just love this journey? Like, it's just something new every time. So yes, we're going to walk with a broken leg. Hopefully learning to walk properly will help it. So I'm gonna go into physio again because you guys know I love swimming. So when my physiotherapist decides to come back to Jamaica, because he's now Mr. Traveler, we're gonna go ahead and restart the physiotherapy, and of course I'm gonna bring you guys with me. So as I said, you can comment, you can give me any suggestions if you've been in my position before where you went through something and you had to learn to walk again. If you have any tips, you can also go ahead and give them to me. I still have no pain management. I have gotten some suggestions of what I can take, and all of them include turmeric. However, when I do ingest turmeric, I get constipated. I'm not about to add pain to pain. So you can give me all the suggestions that do not include turmeric. So guys, thank you so much for being on another video with me. I know this is not the normal length of all the videos that you absolutely love. However, it gives you even greater opportunity to share, to comment, to like, and to turn your post notification bells on so you know when I drop the next fabulous video. As you know, we're coming to the end of September, so of course there is a monthly self-care vlog awaiting you guys. So I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah.